10 secret signs he's attracted to you. Male psychology.
Attraction isn't always spoken aloud, sometimes. It's the quiet, unspoken gestures that speak volumes. Have you ever wondered how to tell if a guy is really into you, even if he hasn't said it outright? You're not alone. Men often show their feelings in subtle ways that can be easy to miss. And let's face it, understanding those hidden signals can be tricky. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we're diving deep into 10 secret signs that show he's attracted to you, all backed by male psychology. Forget the overused clichés you've heard 100 times. I'm talking about the real, subtle actions and behaviors that tell you he's genuinely interested, even when he's not saying a word. So, whether you're navigating a new crush or trying to figure out a guy's true feelings, these signs will give you the clarity you need. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of where his heart truly stands and how to decode his actions in a way that's completely different from anything you've seen before. Ready to uncover the secret signs he's drawn to you? Stay tuned, because once you know these signals, you'll never look at a guy the same way again. And trust me, this insight might just change the way you see attraction forever. Let's dive in. 1. He mirrors your energy. Ever noticed that when you're excited or talking animatedly, he seems to follow your pace and tone? That's no accident. One of the most overlooked signs of attraction is when a guy starts to mirror your energy. It's an unconscious way he tunes into your emotional frequency. If you're lively, he'll likely become more expressive and enthusiastic. If you're calm and relaxed, he'll adapt to your vibe and match your energy. This mirroring doesn't happen out of politeness. It's about creating harmony and a deeper connection. Psychologists explain that this is a natural phenomenon that occurs when people feel emotionally bonded to one another. If a man is mirroring you, it's his way of saying, "I'm in sync with you." Pay attention to how his behavior shifts to match your mood or energy. It's a subtle but powerful indicator of his attraction. Mirroring builds rapport and shows that he's subconsciously trying to bond with you on a deeper level. So next time you're talking, see how his energy changes and remember, it's a sign he's truly engaged with you. 2. He wants to solve your problems, big or small. Does he go out of his way to help you, even with the tiniest issues? Maybe he offers to fix your phone or help with your laptop. Men often have a deep-seated psychological need to be useful, and when they're attracted to someone, they feel an urge to protect and provide. This behavior goes beyond just being nice, it's an instinctive reaction to the pull of attraction. If he's constantly looking for ways to make your life easier, whether it's fixing a broken zipper, carrying your groceries, or troubleshooting a technical issue, it's a clear sign he's invested in you. He's not just being polite, he's demonstrating care and attention, signaling that he wants to be the person you rely on. Men feel good when they can offer practical support, and it's a way for them to show they're capable, dependable, and, most importantly, there for you, whether it's solving problems big or small. His eagerness to lend a hand shows that he wants to play a part in making your life smoother, and this is often linked to attraction. Keep an eye on how he reacts when you mention challenges or inconveniences. His willingness to jump in is a powerful sign that he likes you. 3. He becomes subtly protective in group settings. When a guy is attracted to you, especially in group settings, he might display protective behaviors that you may not even notice right away. It's not about being overbearing or jealous, it's about his instinct to ensure you're comfortable and feel safe around him. For instance, if you're at a social gathering and you seem uncomfortable, he may stay near you or subtly check in on how you're doing. He may adjust the conversation to make sure you're included, or even step in if there's any awkwardness. This protectiveness can be seen in the little things, like making sure you're not left out of a conversation or offering a kind word when things feel tense. This behavior stems from a psychological drive to care for someone he's attracted to, without making it obvious to others. His quiet attentiveness is often more powerful than loud gestures because it shows he's actively looking out for you, without drawing attention to himself. Over time, these small protective acts build up, making it clear that his feelings run deep. It's his way of saying, "I've got your back," even in subtle, everyday moments. 4. He overthinks what to say around you. If a guy seems to second-guess his words, or pauses often when talking to you, it might seem like he's just nervous, but it's more than that. Men who are attracted to someone often become self-conscious about every word they say. They don't want to come across the wrong way, so they overthink how they express themselves. This could mean he rephrases his sentences to make sure he doesn't sound too casual or too formal. He might spend extra time crafting the perfect text message or second-guess his jokes before sharing them. This carefulness isn't because he doesn't know how to talk, it's because he cares deeply about making a good impression.
His nervousness shows that he values your opinion and wants to make sure he's saying the right things to keep you interested. This level of self-awareness is unique to attraction. It's his way of signaling that he's invested in how you see him. So, if you notice him being extra cautious around you, it's likely a sign that he's thinking about how to win you over.
One word at a time. 5. He treats your opinions like they matter most. When a man is attracted to you,
your thoughts and opinions hold significant weight in his eyes.
Whether it's a simple topic like movie preferences or a deeper discussion about life goals, he will actively seek your input and consider it seriously.
He might ask for your advice on things he wouldn't normally discuss with others or show interest in topics that matter to you. If you mention a favorite restaurant,
he'll remember and suggest it next time. If you talk about a hobby, he might take an interest in it,
even bringing it up later in conversation.
This behavior goes beyond agreeing with you for the sake of it. It's about
him genuinely valuing your perspective and wanting to connect on a deeper level. His attention to your ideas shows that he respects your mind and values what you have to say.
This desire to align with your beliefs and preferences is a strong indicator that he's not just attracted to you physically but intellectually and emotionally as well. 6. He subtly mentions his accomplishments.
You might catch him casually bringing up his achievements in conversation,
but it's never done in a boastful way.
This behavior often signals attraction,
as men naturally want to impress someone they like, whether it's mentioning a recent promotion,
a skill they're proud of,
or an experience they had. This isn't about showing off, it's about demonstrating their value. Men want to make sure you see them as capable and successful,
and they'll drop hints about their accomplishments to make sure you're aware of their worth. If he mentions something in passing, like a new project at work or a personal achievement,
take it as a sign that he wants you to know he's someone worth noticing. It's a subtle way of showcasing his value,
and he hopes you'll recognize it as a reflection of his attraction to you. So, the next time he casually mentions something he's proud of,
it's not just small talk, it's his way of trying to impress you. 7. He reacts strongly to small changes in your appearance.
A man who's secretly attracted to you will notice even the smallest changes in your appearance, whether it's a new hairstyle, a change in makeup,
or a different outfit, and his reaction will likely be immediate and noticeable.
It could be a glance that lingers just a bit longer or a smile that seems to light up his face.
He may compliment you in a way that feels personal and meaningful, acknowledging a detail no one else has noticed. This heightened attention isn't random, it's a reflection of how much he's tuned into you.
Men who are attracted to someone become hyper-aware of even the smallest changes in their appearance. It's a subconscious response that shows just how captivated they are. So, if you notice that he picks up on those tiny changes and reacts positively, it's a surefire sign that he's paying attention and is emotionally invested in you.
8. He becomes more playful around you. When a guy feels attracted to you, he might shift into a more playful,
light-hearted version of himself. This isn't about immaturity, it's about trying to establish a unique bond through fun and teasing. He'll playfully challenge you on random topics,
crack jokes, or even invent quirky nicknames for you.
This behavior is his way of testing the waters,
ensuring you're comfortable, and creating an atmosphere of enjoyment around you.
What makes this sign of attraction stand out is that his playfulness becomes personal.
He remembers inside jokes,
recalls shared experiences,
and uses humor to make you laugh.
His playfulness shows that he's emotionally invested in your relationship and wants you to associate him with positive,
fun energy.
If you notice he becomes extra playful or teasing around you,
it's his way of building a connection and creating memories that are just between the two of you. 9. He always seems to end up near you.
Have you ever noticed that he just happens to be in the same place as you,
even when there's no reason for him to be there? Whether it's at a party, a meeting, or even a coffee shop, he might always end up nearby. This behavior is more than coincidence, it's a subconscious sign of attraction.
Men who are drawn to someone will naturally gravitate toward them,
seeking opportunities to be near them. He might not initiate a conversation right away,
but he'll position himself in a way that allows him to observe you or get closer.
This isn't about stalking, it's his way of creating proximity without making it obvious. By staying in your orbit, he's hoping you'll notice him and engage.
This behavior is rooted in the psychological desire to connect, and it's a clear indicator that he's attracted to you and wants to stay within your radar.
10.
He becomes more attentive to how others treat you.
When a man is attracted to you,
he becomes hyper-aware of how others treat you.
Whether it's in a group setting or a social event,
he'll make sure you're being treated with respect and kindness.
If someone interrupts you during a conversation, he might step in to redirect the discussion back to you.
If someone makes an uncomfortable comment, He could subtly change the topic or even step in to defend you without drawing attention to himself.
This attentiveness isn't about dominance.
It's about his desire to protect and ensure your well being. He wants to create an environment where you feel valued and respected. If you notice him actively monitoring how others treat you or stepping in to support you, it's a clear sign that he cares deeply about your feelings and is emotionally invested in making sure you feel safe and appreciated.